Yeah, Vicky. What are you saying? Are you alright, Miguel? You got it dark where you are? That's alright, my dear. Loads of people are in the dark. Most folk won't find the light until them's got a torch in their eyes. We got beautiful sunshine where I'm at. A clever move I made like 11 years ago. I can't get over how, like proud I am for making this move. To be in the sunshine. Huckleberry lovely. Like we've had a couple of weeks of fairly fresh weather. But nothing that made me need a fire. Nothing that made me need to go indoors. So I'm fucking buzzing with myself and my life decision. Hey, Huckleberry. I got one too, look. I can't blame you, Huckleberry, my lovely. I can't blame you for wanting to stick the finger at me. I am always rubbing that sun in, and I like, look at that. Burning it is, yeah? Burning. But I tell you what, down at the seacoast front, it's fucking windy. Getting blown to freaking left, right, and center I was. So it's not all sunshine. Hey, talking about fucking pulling the tulip, yeah? Last night, I was offered a BJ. I was. I was offered a blowjob. Yeah. By some random I think she wanted money for it. And I was so like, no, thanks. Yeah. I couldn't help but share that information with Barebones. I scared his chatters away. But I knew that was going to happen anyways. Because it always fucking does when I go into Barebones' chat. I scares his chatter away. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. So some might say. But for me, it's kind of like, well, I'm glad I'm single. If I was married, I'm pretty sure me missus would have a big issue with me chatting to all the ladies on this platform. She get me? So anyways, yeah, back to the blowjob, the BJ. I said to Barebones, what do I do? Like I've already refused it. I've already said no thank yous. So Do I have to go and run after the lady? Like, sorry, yeah, I got my mind all confused. Yeah, I will accept that blowjob. Yeah. So I did. I gets around the corner, up the road and around the corner again, and there she was, with a couple of her mates. So it's like, oh, bugger now, I'm not going to ask for that blowjob now, am I? Not when she's with her mates. And certainly not in front of her mates. We all knows why your hubby keeps you around, Huckleberry, because you's a keeper. You know, sometimes I think it's like having an affair, talking to other ladies. One woman would be plenty in my world. Although I have joked about having a harem of 30 women. Just so they can keep themselves in order. You know, I wouldn't want to be the boss of them. Let them be boss of them themselves and figure out their own fucking hierarchy positions. Well, there's a couple of things that I wanted to talk about, yeah, but I've been holding back. I've been holding back. Wealth Whizways. If you're not putting a fucking $50 down there for each question that you ask, I mean, I've never come across your title before. So if you're not putting that $50 down, yeah, for each question you ask, why the fuck should I be answering your questions? Do you get me, yeah? If the police wanted information from me, I'm pretty sure they'd start fucking paying. Do you get me, yeah? If the news reporters wanted any information on me, they're fucking damn right to be fucking paying. So, Exposed Hobo 24, where are you from? Don't you understand the guidelines, the community guidelines of this platform? It tells you, keep your privacy private. Huh? So asking me where I'm from, you trying to get me to, reveal my personal details without making it worthwhile. Oh, so because you're from India, you think it's okay to be asking people their personal details? That's bad manners where I come from. Just take it from me. I am here, right now. If you don't like it, there's a button that you can press to go and find something else that you might like. Well, Wolf Whizways, I should have been born with a fucking mohawk, yeah? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, mohawk. Do you get me, yeah? Shane McNair, where am I from? Boy! Wow. You thought old people were kind? Fuck off with your fucking presumptuous numpty attitude. Old people are the most grumpiest sourpuss motherfuckers on this planet. Oh, 600 seconds, that was a bit long. The person wasn't even doing anything wrong, Vicky. Now please, change that to a 10-second and let Wealth Whizways type freely. Please. That accent, you sound ridiculous. Is that Australia? Probably Australian, yeah. With ears like yours and a fucking translator like yours. Yeah, probably Australian, mate. Probably. Just see the kangaroos and the shrimp on the barbie. Hello, Patricia, my lovely. I'm teasing. For all those in the cold, I'm teasing. I got sunshine. Now, Vicky, let me remind you of all those times I've taken away your spanner for inappropriately timing people's out. Yeah? Your channel, you can do what you like with. Yeah? But when you's under my roof, with representing all of us this here, please, no timing out. Do you get me? Unless the people are being extremely vile, extremely abusive, there's no need to be timing them out. And even if they are being vile and abusive, sometimes I want to record what these fuckers have got to say. As in, Huckleberry, your spanner's just for decoratives, because I don't like grey. Yeah? I don't like grey. I like blue. Blue sky, blue sea, blue people. Yeah? I like it most when people are blue. You seem like a good man. Can you tell me about your bad side? Oh yeah, I got no tolerance for junkies, pissheads, fucking nut jobs. I ain't got no compassion for suicidal deadbeats. You know, all them freeloading motherfuckers supported by fucking either within prisons, psychiatric units, or the fucking or social benefits. I fucking detest them. Get a life or choose a knife. Do you get me? I'm a little bit raw with a fucking raw, and that's about as far as it goes, really. Yeah. Yeah, bad points, bad side of myself. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. Shane McNair. How's it going? What's the story with ya? I'll tell you now, Shane. Definitely the Irish taught me how to be a man. Whereas the English tried burying me in the ground. And the Welsh barely noticed I was around. Until they recognised that they could bounce off of me and glorify themselves for a short time. Lullabird, are you a video gamer? Can you afford to turn your big widescreen TV on? If I disappear from this YouTube, right? If I delete my channel, it will be because I'm wearing a badge with a license to kill. And then none of you motherfuckers will know which direction I'm coming from. So it's best that I stays on board, really, you know. Hello, bird. Have you got wings? Time to spread them, baby. Kevin Spencer. Red Gaming. You're a bird. What, as in one of them sour milkshakers? One of them prick teasing birds? One of them ones with fake hair, fake lips, fake tits, fake smile? Huh? You got to put on a mask every time you wake up? You got to take off your mask every time you go to bed? If you got these like shape-forming clothes, you know, to make you look like something that you're not. Sorry, bird, but that don't impress me much. What's the topic, Wonder Bucket? Well, what's the topic? How about you choose? You choose the topic. I'm so often just like randomly blubbering, yeah, and sharing my scenery. So, Dylan Stevens, hello. How about you choose the topic? Now, to identify where somebody is from, is that because you're racist? Hello, Big Z. I don't do racism. Except for the fact I don't like whippets, greyhounds, and the rest of them fucking skinny ass dogs. Hello, David. How about annexing the moon? I don't even know what annexing is, so there you've got me lost. When you know where somebody is, or where somebody's from, more to the point, it gives you an opportunity to make judgment. It's like French, very pompous in general. Dutch people, very high up on their selves, for example. Most Americans are German, by the way. And self-righteous, thinking that they're the superior being. A bit like the white South African peoples. Irish people generally up for the crack, good hard workers, and you know, don't piss them off. We're full of magic. Michelle B, my lovely, welcome, welcome. Parker, hello. Never seen yous before. Wonder Bucket. Hi. I'd be fine with Trump annexing us, even if he renames us Hat of America. Aye. You see, why does it matter where somebody's from? Do you know? When we look at England, for example, it's like generally English people sat on video games, claiming government money, complaining about people that want to come and work their country. Do you get me, yeah? So it's like when it comes to where somebody's from, forget about that. Yeah? Forget about it. See the person for what you see them as. Me, nearly toothless, yeah? Grey, yeah? In a beautiful environment, yeah? With a beautiful dog. You see that dog? You see that dog? You wanna pet that dog? As my life companion. You see that dog? Hello, dog. What's your name? Where are you from? Hi. Are you half German, half Japanese? Or are you Spanish? He was born in Spain. So does that make him Spanish? Any handsome? Hey? Any handsome? Any a sexy bastard? Oi, you sexy bastard. What are you saying? If the English people were so adamant that them's not liking all these foreign entrances, there's enough people in England to stand at the airport, stand at the ferry ports, stand all along the fucking coast, set camps, and make sure no bastard comes into their little island. But remember, when they start stopping all these people coming into their little island, there ain't no more McDonald's. There ain't no Burger Kings. There ain't no more Subways. There ain't no more Chinese takeaways or doner kebabs. Do you get me, yeah? Definitely ain't gonna be no more gold or diamonds or oil or petrol or gas, yeah? McDonald's. How much I want for the dog? Sorry, life ain't for sale. Yeah, one thing that I learned in my generation is slavery was criminalized long before I was born. And so selling life ain't something that I'm a part and parcel of. Do you get me? That's why I ain't got no boss. Because I ain't no fucking slave. Slavery's illegal. I ain't fucking making the boss richer. Fuck you. Fucked up, ain't I? Well, that's my opinion. It doesn't mean that that's the way it is for the rest of the world. That's just me as an individual. And that's why you ain't seeing nobody stood around me. Because I am not individual. Now, there's a lot of random people in here today that haven't got a clue about my 4 years on this platform. So let me give you an update. Arthur Nick Williams and Ronan Holden tagged me. Hello, Lord Lee for Free Jones. 2 YouTubers tagged me. I'd never been involved with this platform before. Live chatting, interacting, live panels and all that whatnot. I didn't have a clue, didn't have an interest. But they tagged me with some of the most life-threatening accusations. Now, if I thought I was responsible for the things that they said I was responsible for, I would have boom! It continued with Ministry of Madness, The Cesspit, Exposure TV, Zeus's Comments, and such other people's making accusations about me. That would have also have led to me going boom, 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 boom. if I thought I was guilty of such things. The fact that I have never once even had such a thought of doing such things allows me to stand free and scrutinize each one of them motherfuckers until their dying day and beyond. I will continue reciting the bullshit that they put me through, just for the sake of entertainment, for clicks and views. So you want me off this panel? Boom, 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 boom. For me. Yeah? I don't suggest you do it to yourselves, because you've all got loved ones. You've all got community and family. I dissociate from family and communities. Like almost every time I drop my cacks to go for a dump. Yeah? No, Shane McCare. Unfortunately, I don't get paid enough to repeat myself. Surely by now, some of you have been able to pinpoint more of where I'm from. Without the people that knows where I'm from, giving it away. I've repeated myself time and time again, but it don't pay. And so I've taken up my old attitude. I don't cover the same thing twice. For today, I might change my mood in half an hour, and I might change tomorrow. But knowing me, I ain't changing. I'm stuck the way I am. Happy, content, free to be me. A lot of people have taken a liking to me over the last 4 years on this platform. But 90% of those people have also got extremely infuriated and pissed off and disowned me. Because I've said something that they don't agree with. Because I've said something about one of their friends that I think is a fucking complete scumbag and lowlife. Like Rob YouTube Asylum, Sparky Shack. Just by mentioning those two peoples, I upset a lot of people. For the last 4 years that I've been mentioning the Northern King and his bitch Amanda, yeah? It's like I singled myself off from a large group of peoples. Because I seen through their bullshit. I seen through what they were doing, yeah? And I outed them straight away with my instincts, with my natural instincts. I said, them's fucking wrong'uns, them's up to no good. And they're using me. So, you know, as it stands, yeah, these people keep getting outed, but nobody comes around and apologizes to me for singling me off, yeah, for joining in with the rat race, yeah. So for me, it just gives me more of a backbone. It's, you know, like, yeah, man, fuck you, yeah. I was right, yeah. I was right, and all those people are wrong. Was I right to out these peoples? Yes. Yes, I fucking was. Because they were trying to make content and get rich from my name, from darkening my character, by distracting people from the good that I was sharing, from the good that I was able to share. I had people investigating me because my name was being attached to much serious things. Of course I have the right to scream and shout and fucking look into those peoples. Put hexes on those peoples. Laugh at the fact that those people could not continue doing what they were doing. And I do laugh at those dumbass motherfuckers that couldn't handle themselves. They needed everybody else to make themselves feel like them something. I couldn't give a fuck. I'll speak to one person. I'll speak to myself. It don't matter. Yeah? I'm on my own. Yeah? I'm not in this video gaming world. Yeah? So, you know, like, playing with the screen ain't my thing. I never grew up with TV. Yeah? Or newspapers. I was lucky if we had a fucking radio channel on. I'm a hobo, drifter, tramp, vagabond, nomad, pilgrim. Yeah? I've got 3 purses. That one's got me a lost tooth in it. That one's empty. And that one's got ding ding, ching ching. Paper monies. Paper monies. Paper monies. More paper monies. More paper monies. Yeah? That's because people like what I represent. I ain't coming from a digital world. That's coming from the real world. Got multiple paper monies. I couldn't give a fuck about the digital world. Yeah? And I couldn't give a fuck about much, really. I don't give a fuck about that. But I do appreciate it. Because it's come from honesty. It's come from not begging. Not panhandling. But just simply sitting, drinking cups of tea. Simply sleeping in my bed. Simply walking around with my rucksack on my back. Simply sitting in places like this. And somebody will say, hey, I like what you're doing. I like your dog. Yeah? Get yourself something to eat. Do I look hungry? That's because I haven't had breakfast yet. I smoke me tobacco. I was a chronic weed smoker for most of my life. Especially my adult life. All of my adult life. I've recently quit smoking weed. And I tried smoking CBD products. And I've even, not even gone back to the shop to get any of that. Because I've tried it. So when Lucifer put me into a position to be a beg, yeah? When he was saying, oh, Zeus's comments are good, man. No, Zeus's comments ain't a good man. Zeus's comments one with the dollars that pays people, yeah, for a highlight. That ain't a good man. Zeus's comments is a coward. He backed down from an argument. And I'll live it up. I've always enjoyed smoking tobacco. But it's one of those things of recent times is like, well, do I really need to smoke tobacco? I mean, do I really like these fucking golden stains on my fingers? You know? My grandfather died of lung cancer. So why did I ignore the health factors? I think it's like down to anxiety, down to stress. So far, smoking has not felt like it's bad for me. Okay? That might be me just being ignorant and not having a fucking ability to scan my lungs and like all that whatnot. But then saying that, smoking's always felt good for me. So it may not be good for you. It may not have been good for my grandfather. But I've always enjoyed smoking. The fact that recent times I've contemplating, what's it worth? You know? Is it worth yellow fingers? You know? My teeth ain't that yellow. Do you get me, yeah? My teeth are falling out because of malnutrition of like years ago. Yeah? Up until about 3 months ago. Sorry. Up until about June 26th. Yeah, for about maybe 10 years. My nutrition was way down. Yeah? A little bit of stubbornness. And a little bit to do with I give my time to other people's dogs, horses, goats, chickens, cats. They're much more of a priority than myself. Because I'm quite satisfied knowing that, hey, I've always got something to munch. There's always a tree with something. Even if it's just bark. And I don't mean a dog bark. Woof, woof. Is 100% charged. It's a power bank. I'm thinking about plugging in because I only had 30%. Oh, I'm down to 18%. This is one of the cheapest of delicacies in Spain. Yeah. Now, it's got toasted almonds, sugar and honey, egg white, and that's it. Most times I come up to this park, we the only ones here. Hello. His name's Grizzles. For any of the people curious, that's Grizzles. He got given to me. Because the fella looking after him run over my dog. He's a little French bulldog, Taboo. And the fella that run my Taboo over was too busy driving whilst talking to Grizzles' original family, who had to leave to maintain their family needs, family emergencies. I cried, no, he's too big for my lifestyle. I can't afford my own existence, let alone a big bastard like him. Well, I've done fucking great for 5 years. I took on 26 of his family members, rehomed them. Then his brother Ted got delivered to me. Then I relocated and recognized after a couple of weeks, a few months, maybe about a month, maybe a month or two, that I couldn't afford him and his brother. So I tried returning them to their mountain, where my Taboo was squashed. Only to see his mum and dad locked in a compound, covered in ticks and fleas, walking around their own feces. So I said, dude, you're taking the piss. And I took the mother and father. And then a month later, he's phoning me up. His head's all fucked. He can't cope no more. He needs to quit, and he needs to leave that mountain. So the 6 of us, myself, my Captain Jack, Ted, Grizzles, Lola, and Bear, we raced up the mountain to watch that fucker leave. He's been in psychiatric unit since December 2020. I've had the world of adventures. His mum died of old age. I buried her. His dad died of sandfly virus. I buried him. His brother Polo, he was up at the mountain. I buried him because he got done by wild boars. His brother Ted, I wake up at 4:30 in the morning, as I normally did. And what's up? He's outside my van. Dead. Puncture wounds there. Strange. No blood around. Buried him. My Captain Jack got hit by a car driven by a man called Richard Reed. I buried my Captain Jack. In 5 years, I've buried 5 dogs. It hurts. Recognizing Grizzles is a pack animal. There's only 2 of us. That makes a couple. As a hobo, drifter, tramp, vagabond, pilgrim, nomad, I can't go to the dog sanctuaries and collect a dog that needs us. I can't even save a donkey or a horse. But I can do better for the animals than 90% of people with their banks, with their land, with their house, with their stable. Because I give the animals all day, every day, all night, every night. I've started thinking, if I can get a boat for about €2,000, that'd probably be the best for myself and Grizzles. Maths debater 2. Is there any chance you could fire a few times into an envelope and send it my way? Cheers, mate. I really appreciate it. How much you paying? If you're paying the right price, offering the right price, I'll contemplate it. So that little mouthful of Toron, that's now taken away my hunger. Yeah, I'm not hungry. Yeah, because I ate loads yesterday. Oh, good. The phone is charging. If I was clever, I'd go and sit in the sunshine and get me solar panels out. But I want a cup of tea. I don't fancy much sitting around at the moment for a couple hours charging me, using me solar panels. I might go to the bar and put me phone on charging there. I might ignore the fact that it needs charging. When I sit down for a cup of tea, I can just leave it attached to me power bank. But when I go to the bar for me cup of tea, I won't be live streaming. So let's roll another cancer stick. Yeah, that's nice. So for all those people that wanted to know where I'm from, are you still there? I feel like confessing to you. I'm from reality, not the Matrix. A reality on Earth. Squeezed out of a pair of legs, not climbed out of a test tube. He is a lovely boy, ain't he, Michelle B? Yeah, lush. He is good, lovely. And that's why I like coming up to places like this, you know, because this area is lovely as well. Pine trees, park benches. And nobody to bother us. That's why I'm bothering you guys and girls. Steve, don't get me wrong, but I will come. They don't deport you. Eh? You will come. I can't be deported. I've been here too long. I don't do anything wrong to get deported. I don't have any warrants out for me to get deported. So, you know, I'm here to stay. I've got too many people that want me here. Coach Darts. And Tweaker Confessional. No, it means nothing to me. Tweaker Confessional. Patricia, I don't think you've been here for a while, right? But a few days ago, one of the residents came round to where I sleeps and wheeling a flat pack round. And she said, Stephen, can you construct this for me, please? I said, yeah, sure. Don't know if you can see that. Has a screwdriver in blister. I fucking blistered my finger using a screwdriver. But anyways, when she came back to collect her unit, she tried paying me. I said, my dear, thank you, but no thank yous. Since I've been in Benidorm, this lady's been giving us Christmas cards with 20 euros in it. Give us a packet of tobacco. Nearer to Christmas time, she came up with some Dutch cakes. And I've always said to her, please, if there's anything I can do for you, I'm here. And so when she tried paying me, I said, no, thank you, my dear. You've done so much for us since we've been here. You know, I can't keep taking. Yeah, I'm not an energy sucker. Yeah, I thank you for your the opportunity to do something for you. It's like the bar where I drinks me cups of tea. On average, 5 cups of tea a day. Yeah, I pays for me cups of tea. I pays a couple of euros for charging me appliances. I'll sweep the path. I'll wipe down the tables and pack the tables and chairs away. I'll help with whatever needs doing, emptying their bottle bins. When they make the Scotch eggs, you know, the first one or two was, you know, like, try them. What are these like? Huh? Oh, they're banging. Huh? I'll buy them. How much are they worth? Oh, I'm thinking about charging $3.50. Yeah, fucking A. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have one of them. I'll try and have one every day. You know, the Dutch bar, they shows gratitude to me because I empty their bottle bins, empty their rubbish, put out their cardboard, sweep their yard, make sure that nobody's shitting outside their place. And if somebody does shit outside their place, I'll pick it up. What's being said to me about me in the real world, everywhere I go, might vary a little bit, but you'll get the same impression. Yeah, very similar impression. Don't upset him. Yeah, make use of him, appreciate him, and you've got a good one looking out for you. Real steak games. Steak donated $100. Steak donated $1,000. Means nothing to me. But if I had $2,000, I'd be in a position to be buying a boat. And with that boat, I'd buy some fishing rods. And a life jacket for Grizzles. I fancy a little sailing boat. Yeah. It doesn't have to be very big, you know, but something big enough that I can sleep in. That we can sleep in. And I'd try traveling around the Mediterranean. Going to places like Italy, Greece, Croatia, Egypt, and Morocco. And then if I survived that journey, I'd try for South America. That's the way I'd be thinking. Bearing in mind, I've had a little inflatable dinghy. I've had inflatable kayak since I've been in Spain. Oh, and I had a windsurfer without sail. Yeah, used it as a paddleboard. In actual fact, that windsurfer, that was the first floating vessel that I had in Spain. And I found it. The inflatable kayak, I bought it. And the inflatable dinghy, I bought it. chances are I'd probably die if I was to be sailing around the Mediterranean. Because I'm pretty clueless. I'm pretty reckless. But hey, we only live once, eh? So why die miserable? Why not die with euphoria? Huh? That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Not dying of sadness, but to die doing something that I want to try. Yeah. Like sailing around the Mediterranean. I'd die proud. Dying on the street because I've defended people from getting mugged. That's kind of proud, but it's kind of stupid at the same time. And listening to what remembering what I was told yesterday about how some fella defended himself against 3 of these pickpockets. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah? 1 knocked out, 2 knocked out, 3 knocked out. Yeah? Moments later, that person's pinned down at shotgun point. For me, I've already been pinned down at shotgun point. That's not a nice feeling. In actual fact, one fella had a taser and the other fella had a shotgun. That's not a nice feeling. Come to San Anton, Ibiza. We need a bloke like you from April onwards. San Anton Bay. Do you know what, but Tony Ibiza Mandel? Ibiza's never interested me. Yeah, I'm quite satisfied with Benidorm. You know, there seems to be a lot of people that I connect with in Benidorm, and so you know, like you're saying there, end of March, April, I shouldn't have any problem with getting a bit of employment. I thank you for your offer. How do I manage if needed emergency medical assistance? Well, I don't know. Maybe the fact that I don't have banking, maybe the fact that I'm a hobo, tramp, drifter, vagabond, pilgrim kind of fella. Maybe, you know, I get a free medical assistance. Maybe. Maybe not. I've already had free medical assistance since I've been in Spain. When I nearly died falling off the mountain. Got stopped by a tree. In actual fact, the tree saved my life. If that tree wasn't there, I wouldn't be here now. I would have fallen another 30 meters and perished, never to be seen again. Certain things like life don't bother me. You know, dying don't bother me. But I'm not gonna speed it up. You get me? Yeah. I'm not one of those that have got a guilty conscience that I need to boom. Yeah. I'm not one of them peoples. But if I was like terminally ill, I think I would just go boom. Yeah. Probably couldn't because I don't know where to get one from. But I'd much rather do that than to have a prolonged suffering. Norse Code 81. Fucking hell, my G, what's going on here? I haven't got a clue, Norse Code. I haven't got a fucking clue. Just blabbering. Yeah, just blabbering. Your guess is I've been smoking a crack pipe. Considering I don't own a crack pipe, that'd be an impossibility. But thank you for what do you call it? A good imagination. I'm smoking tobacco, rolling tobacco, and a paper. But I'm not a crackhead. Darn, it's been about 5 or 6 days since I even had any CBD. And it's been like, nearly 2 months since I had any THC. That was always my poison, yeah? Or my medicine. You're from Doncaster. I'm told there's a lot of crackheads around Doncaster. That's one of the reasons I don't live in England. Far too many crackheads and smackheads, alcoholics and entitled peoples. Yeah? Far too many. I didn't like it. They're taking over the streets. They're taking over the housing. You know, I didn't like it. Taking over the prisons. Taking over psychiatric units. Didn't like it. Didn't like the peoples. Didn't like what England become. And a bit like Ireland. I didn't like the fact that Ireland started allowing the A-class drugs to come through Ireland to feed England. I didn't like it. So I turned my back on Ireland for similar reasons. If I had to go to jail for 0.01 grams, all them crackheads and smackheads should be living in jail, yeah, on death row, for the amount of misery that they create for other peoples, yeah. Fuck sponsoring them for another 30, 40, 50, 60 years. Fuck all that shit. I don't agree with that. For people to say that these drug addictions are an illness, I don't agree with that. Different going back, like 60 years, yeah, before the main medias and the main information about these things were widely available. Since you can see the repercussions of having junkies and pissheads around, it's like that's an incentive to not have anything to do with it. For those dumb fucks that are stuck on it and big it up, for me, them's dead people. Yes, Kev. Good morning to you. Where did I move to? Well, Spain is where I moved to Norse code. 0.81. I said Spain. Currently, oh look, a white feather. When a white feather lands on you, it's supposed to be a good omen. Thank you, birdies. Excuse me one moment. I need to put this good omen into a safe place. Hola. There's a man there. That's the first person we've seen walking through this park today. They're walking their husky. Pablo Escobar. That's an angel from above, letting you know you are safe, bro. You get me? Sound is a pound. Hey, Kev, it's a beautiful little spot. Oh, yeah. That's enough exercise for me and my belly. But let's just do another one. The mad thing about that Norse comment is anyone living on the street down on their luck, he sees as a junkie. Bad karma, thinking that way. You know what? Going on that one, Pablo Escobar, right? A lot of the people says, well, you don't look homeless. I've had an 86-year-old lady saying, you're the cleanest, tidiest homeless person I've ever met. I get compliments like that. Yeah. I get compliments like even the street food people says, come to our house for Christmas. I get people saying, Steve, come to our bar. Anything you need. You need Wi-Fi, you need to charge, you need a drink, you need anything for your dog. Come here, Steve. Where I sleep, there's been the Bulgarian fella. He was clean and tidy, yeah, but he never said bye to the peoples that had been encouraging him. And he wasn't encouraged like I've been encouraged. Then I started sleeping there just before the Bulgarian fella left. And quite literally straight away cleaning up shit, cleaning up rubbish, and the people started encouraging me. Then the Ukrainian fella started sleeping under that shelter, and the people don't like him. Then a Romanian fella turns up, and the people didn't fucking like him. They said, "Get that cunt away from here." So let time roll out, and then I told him to fuck off. Then the Spanish fellas turned up, and the people don't encourage him. But myself, it's like, why me? You know, why do I get encouraged? And these people are sat there watching. You know, these people have to go sitting out on the streets. They have to go to the churches. They have to go, like shoplifting. Why? Yeah? Why I don't ever have to do things like that? Why I can go to numerous bars and get a cup of tea, get some water. Why I can go to numerous restaurants and get fed. People can see my eyes. Yeah? People can hear my voice. People can see the Grizzles. Most people see the Grizzles and ignore me. They want to see him continuing being loved and cared for, kept safe. I've had people say to me, Steve, if anybody ever said anything bad about you, I'd fucking put them straight. These are people that have only known me a couple of months. I shows respects and I gets it back tenfold. That's so true, Pablo. That is so true. Yep. You know, it's quite common knowledge that I have a phone, I have power banks, I have a couple of solar panels, yeah? I have a fucking handsome dog. Not one of those shoplifters, pickpockets, scumbags, not one of them have tried to rob me. I sleep in the middle of a fucking red light district where all that prostitution, drug dealing and fucking mugging goes on. I've intercepted 6 muggings. And I still don't get no fucking negative attitudes. I've chased one of the local fucking beggars off because he's a con man. And I still don't get no fucking bother. I walk all the way around this fucking city and I still don't get no fucking bother. But you see, the only place that I did get bother in Spain is amongst all them fucking hippie bastards down in Orgiva. Huh? They're the only fucking cunts that took the piss out of me, robbed me, yeah? Dragged me through their fucking shits, yeah? They're the only fucking cunts. Apart from one cunt robbed me in Malaga whilst I was sleeping. Took my phone, left my amplifier that my phone was plugged into, but took my phone. I was on the way to my grandmother's funeral. I was waiting in the fucking city on the main beach to get Western Union payment so I could fly over to my grandmother's funeral. I'm fucking glad I didn't go over to my grandmother's funeral because I've had the fucking best of adventures ever since. Rather than the misery of fucking sadness, yeah, I've been shown love, respects, great welcomings. That's a compliment, Pablo. That's a compliment. And I thank you. You stand shoulder to shoulder with me any day. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Yes, I get you. Now, coming from somebody that's been involved with this with this channel from day one, yeah, I thank you because you've seen me scrutinizing and screaming down on so many peoples. Of course, Cold, you can drink way more beer than me. I don't like beer. So of course you can drink way more than me. Huh? The van has been swept off from snow. I'm warming up, sending my spouse to work. Oi, 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 oi. You know, like I said to that Lucifer, Jay's Ways, Pablo, yeah? Like I said to that person, we go into a bar and people are screaming and shouting at me. What are you gonna do? When he said, eventually, because I asked him a dozen times, when he said he'd stand up beside me, I told him, well, you're the dumb fuck, ain't you, Lucifer? Yeah? If the people are screaming and shouting at me because we've come into the bar at the same time, I says, it's time for you to leave that fucking bar. Because the only reason these people will be screaming and shouting at me is because you walked in with me. I don't think the fella's spoken to me since. He has come into this chat a few times, you know, because he's lost something, yeah, or he never had something that I've got, yeah. But I'm like that, you know. I'm like that. I am real and raw, yeah. I do have a fantasy thing about me, you know, like cruising around the Mediterranean. Yeah, I do have like a what seems like fantasy when I'm reading into people's, you know, the little bit that they give. Yeah, you know, it's like a lot of those YouTuber hosts and their chatters. I read into them, and there's not many that I've been wrong about. Yeah? In actual fact, those that I gave benefit of the doubt to, the misfits, yeah, those ones were given benefit of the doubt to prove who they are to me, because I couldn't be arsed listening to all the he's this, she's that, she's this, she's that, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that. Having the heads up that these people were like what they are, and then they stood up to what they are. For me, I only gave them benefit of the doubt. Yeah? But I still stand by it. Henry Crinkles. Yeah? Johnny Woodsman. Okay? Two people that were singled off. I give them time of day. And I've not changed my opinion on them. I gave them benefit of the doubt. They are who they are. And they ain't wronged me. Johnny Woodsman wanted to play around with me. Fair enough. But for me, I ain't got a bad word to say about either of them two. That upsets a lot of peoples. That upset a lot of people when I was giving those people time of day. Hey Pablo, there's a fellow in Bristol called Belfast George. Yeah, I hardly knew the fucker. All right, but I knew him that I could have a drink and a smoke with him. You get me, yeah? I knew him that we could go into the bars, you know, into Ajax's and into the Prince of Wales and into the Black and White and into Tasties. I knew that we were all right, yeah. But when he went into a pub on Stokes Croft and I heard all this screaming and shouting, yeah, I was straight in there. Fucking gambling machines, bar stools, mate, yeah. I fucked a lot of people up, but I got him out of there, yeah. I never went in there with him, but I got him out of there, yeah. I ended up getting nicked for 32 hours, 36 hours, I don't remember now, yeah? Because he was on the road making fucking stupid threatening phone calls, using the IR for his clout. Fucking helicopter, zipline, armed fucking police down in the fucking, I think we're on 22nd floor. Fucking boom, 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 yeah? Pointing right at us, yeah? In through the fucking doors, pointing right at us. Where's that mobile phone? They go out to the balcony, pick up the fucking mobile phone, nicks us, yeah? Bro, yeah? When the Traveller family, Knacker family, came into the Declan McCarthy's in Baltimore, County Cork, bar stools, bottles, tables, I used whatever I could. To protect the people in the bar. You know, I was working in that village. Do you get me, yeah? I fuck them up. When we went down with the jerry cans, all those caravans and vans and cars were gone. We never had to use the jerry cans. When that fella in that hippie community was smashing up people's, yeah, from 7 in the morning, 7:30, yeah, in the morning, until 2 in the afternoon. Police came for him twice. Well, 3 times. On the 3rd time, they came with an ambulance and carried the fucker out of there. No? You don't fuck around on my watch, yeah? When I got arrested for that, it wasn't like in handcuffs and bundled into a fucking car and down to the police station. It was, Stephen, we want you to come and give a statement at the police station. You know? Like I said, I was in Channing's Wood for the riots, and I'd got a tattoo here of a spider web. I scrubbed it out because getting a tattoo in prison can be you can be charged with damaging Her Majesty's property. And the fella doing the tattoo could have got an extra 7 years, I think, for doing the tattoo. I scrubbed out from the Friday night to the Monday morning. I was an enhanced prisoner on the enhanced wing with an enhanced job. I never lost my job, I never lost my enhancement, and I never got moved off that wing because I never had a fucking tattoo. Get me? Is that a joint? No, it's not. It's a roll-up. Rolling tobacco. Thank you for asking, Le Penu. All right. Am I from California? No, I'm in Spain. I'm from England and Ireland. Yeah. My first 12 years were England, southwest of England. After, when I was 12, my father took me to Ireland. And it's the Irish that made me the man that I am today. Quota facility with your Jamaris. What's my trade? Let me see now. Small holding farm managing, yeah, milking goats, raising pigs, chickens, geese, ducks, turkeys, shooting rabbits, gardening, fruit and vegetables, landscaping, labouring, assistant mechanic, assistant electrician, assistant labourer for, you know, like many forms in the construction, many trades in the construction, deckhand on the trawlers, litter picking at festivals, sales, chefing, kitchen porter, little bit of carpentry, um, animal handling and welfare, um, teaching assistant. I've explored many things. It's for why I've got no time for books, why I've got no time for TV or video games. Thank you for asking, PHMLB6817. Thank you for asking. I'm only 46, and I've got a life of fucking experiences. Yeah. Just a message needed shared worldwide. Why must we argue with each other about right or wrong, real or fake stuff out of our control? Instead, we should love, care, be kind, and help each other up. Senior Ghost 69420. That's a beautiful message. Unfortunately, a lot of people are cold and they can't afford their heating, and so getting them wound up, having a good old argument, warms them up. Do you get me? That's why I like to argue, because I'm in a warm country. I know how to keep myself warm in the colder environments. But a lot of people are clueless, and so they flip a switch, only to realize the bank says, you can't afford to flip that switch. Do you like eating at old man buffets? I wouldn't know the difference between a young man's buffet and an old man's buffet. The Lizard King walking. I wouldn't know the difference. Senior Ghost 69420. You and me alike. You and me alike. You see, 4 years ago, I was watching videos on YouTube, listening to music on YouTube, and I had a little red dot on that bell. Yeah, I'd never seen that before. So I clicked on it, and fucking hell, there was my name, my GPS location, my date of birth. I clicked on it, curiosity, and there was people associating me with some of the most vilest scenarios you'd only expecting to see in a thriller movie, a horror movie. And so for me, I was like, who the fuck are you? How the fuck dare you? That's my name, that's my address, that's me. Who the fuck are you talking about, you dumb cunts? I kept a lot of people warm for the last 4 years. Anybody. Unfortunately, some people couldn't handle my truths of sharing the beauty of which I encourage. Yeah? Some of those people, up until, well, even today, they're still going on like I'm guilty of those hideous scenarios. I put a hex on them, every single one of them, and their loved ones, and their associates, and their bosses, and their fucking governments, and everybody to do with them that's encouraging them to allow them to be able to do what they're doing. I seen a post last night where Paddy Conroy is holding Axel and Cumbian Truth responsible for Anthony Richard Reedy committing suicide. Now, Paddy Conroy, do you believe in magic? Do you believe in curses and hexes? Obviously not. If you seem to think that Axel and Cumbian Truth are responsible for Anthony Richard Reedy ending his miserable trolling career. Well then, you're deluded, because magic works. Yeah? I put a hex on Richard Reedy to the extent that Richard Reedy reached out to me and said, Stephen, can you please remove that hex? And I said, Anthony Richard Reedy, no, I cannot. Because you are still that scumbag troll, full of shit and continuing with your fucking lies, fake narratives, and you will forever carry this burden that I'm sending to you. Oh, holy UNC from Himalayas. Where are those teeth at? Rat took them. A lesson for you, ladies and gentlemen. When you have a toothache, yeah, don't go to the university hospital, because you're going to get immediate attention and have them removed. Yeah. When you have teeth aches, yeah, don't go to the university hospital full of students just because you can't handle a little bit of pain. Yeah. Persevere that pain. Okay. I made the mistake as a young man, as a late teenager, of going to the dental university hospital and having my teeth removed. That then weakened my teeth, my gums, my jaw. And so my teeth weakened. And it created more pains. So I'd go to the dentist more and have them removed. Free of charge, just to let the students practice. Well, over the years, the last 6 years, it has gotten so bad that I think 7 teeth have fallen out. Yeah. Rinse your hands like a good boy. My hands are clean. It's only tobacco stains and a little bit of fucking dirt under there because I haven't done that yet today. My hands are always clean, and I washed them maybe like 2 hours ago. If there was a tap around here, which there isn't, I might wash them again. When I go to the bar for my cup of tea, I'll wash them. I'm not a dirty bastard, yeah? I'm just a tramp, a hobo, drifter, vagabond. And what you see as dirty, I don't. I see it as natural. And somewhat healthy to be out in the elements, yeah? Killer flare. Killer fire. Thomas Gaff. Musa Abbas Safari. Dark Straw. Oomsday. A lot of greys coming in. A lot of unrecognizable titles. Good statement. Shouldn't these stupid children be in school? Yoga fire, yoga flame. Hadouken! Uppercut! Share some wisdom. Rewind. And you'll see there's a lot of wisdom shared. So I've not drank anything yet today. So I should go and get something, a cup of tea. One of the nice things about walking from the yellow brick road down to the beach and up the main road to the roundabout to this park is we've had exercise. They are good, strong, healthy teeth. Yeah, but it's the gum line, it's the jaw that's not so strong. Hello? He's out on camera. See yourself? Not left anything behind. That rubbish not mine. But let's pick it up anyway. That's Grizzles. He's fucking sexy. And he fucking knows it. Better than cute and nice. He's happy. You want to live like this? Wow. Lady Lewisham, good afternoon. Blessings to you and yours. This is wind damage because it was windy here for the last couple of days, and apparently we got strong winds for the next week. When I was down on the coastline this morning, it was windy, but up here the weather's blocked from all the buildings. Patricia's listening and doing chores. See, people like Joey Bobo and Let's are a couple of people that have gotten upset with me because I've mentioned their trolling friend, Anthony Richard Reedy, right, committing suicide. They got upset with me, but I keep mentioning the troll Anthony Richard Reedy, right, because he kept coming to this chat and any panel that I'd be on that he had access to, and he'd always try and mention the same things as what Art Nick Williams and Ronan Holden were trying to do, and that is hold me responsible for abductions and murders. And Richard Reedy kept mentioning a little girl called Madeleine McCann and plaguing and trolling me, telling me that I'm responsible, which I'm clearly not. I'm not that sort of person. I wouldn't have anything to do with people that are responsible for such things. And so, Richard Reedy will always be remembered in my mind as a troll, as a shit talker, fake narrative, bullying Madeleine McCann. So Joey Bobo, Let's, GC and the likes, wind your fucking necks in. Yeah, wind your fucking necks in. Yeah, stop crying about your dirty troll. And you want to keep trolling me? You want to keep talking shit about me? I'll hold you to your truths. And GC, I tuned into you once, and I joined your panel to have a chat with you, man to man. But you couldn't handle the truth. You couldn't handle the real conversation, like many cannot. That's not my problem. But one thing I noticed about GCTV's channel is he does his live streams with children in the background. I mean, GCTV, the people you're entertaining are unsavory characters. And if it's a regular thing that you have your children or your grandchildren in the background whilst you're doing these live streams, well then you're feeding wrong uns like cheeky chops. And that's why Cheeky Chop says things like, it's nice to hear happy children. Because Cheeky Chops is one of those simping, no good for nothing fellas. Called out on this channel 2.5 years ago for being a simp. Entertaining people like that, I do not. As Cheeky Chops will tell you, I don't entertain people like him. Because I'm too real with a roar. With a roar. This is what I like. Yeah? springtime flowering and growth because it's rained. Edible food. Except it's been pissed on by dogs. This is a common area for people to be using as a toilet. Dogs being exercised. Because there's a lot of apartments in Benidorm. People own dogs living in those apartments. They don't have gardens. And they don't exercise much either. And they don't clean up their dog shits. Are you happy? Is you happy, Grizzles? Somebody said to me yesterday, I sees you as a nomad, Steve. Maybe with a bit of hippie about you. I said, fuck off, am I a hippie? I'm too physical to be a hippie. I'm more of a punk. Oh, that beautiful sunshine, ladies and gentlemen. That beautiful sunshine. Oh, that smell of dinner being cooked from the hotels. Oh. Anyone in the back of the kitchen? Nope. Sometimes I look over there and there are people out the back and I go, boo! Which is quite fun. So look at this, yeah. This is where rain runs down from the mountain and cuts that little bit. Controlled waterways. Fish Friday. Oh yeah, Fish Friday. To the fish and chip shop. Qué guapas. Wow. She got beautiful hair. Whew. Hola. So do we want to walk that way? Or will we keep Grizzles off the lead for a bit longer? You know what, Kev, right? Oh, the other day when you mentioned that 17k, yeah, I got a message from Marketplace. There's a boat that I looked at some time ago, yeah, and it's 2.5 grand, dropped down to 1,500. I was like, fuck, man. Yeah, you got people like Dumpster, and M stands for money, and Tony Pizza. I know for a fact they've had more than fucking 17 grand each donated to them. Same as like Andrew J, you know, and the likes. And it's like, what did they do with their money? Apart from just, you know, like booking to hotels or, you know, like drink it, you know. Fair play, Dumpster. I seen him sharing with other homeless peoples. Andrew J was part of a syndicate. There was being, you know, Andrew J make his monies, and he share it out amongst the people within his syndicate through accountants such as OG Miss Emma. But it's like 17k. You'd buy a house in Spain for 17k. Fucking weird. You know, if I've had 5,000 in the last 5 years, that's gone on dog food. Hello. And food for myself. The occasional bit of clothing, the occasional like mobile phone, solar panel, sleeping bag. I was scrolling down the shorts yesterday and I come across that M stands for money again, and he's got a black eye. Now I was willing to close me a PayPal account, and at the time I had a couple of hundreds in my PayPal, and I was willing to send it to him because he's playing homeless. And I was willing to close my PayPal account many a times. But for himself, I would have sent him the dollars I had there, and I would have closed my PP. Hola. ¿Es hembra? El chico, el bueno, and el muy suave. Sí. Hola, guapa. Hola. 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 El madre para él es pastor alemán. El padre Akita.
Ah, sí.
Sí. Él muy bueno con los perros. Sí. Chao. Adiós. Gracias. That's the only reason I clipped him on just then, which was I wasn't sure if I was a male or female. I know that the owner, the person walking, is a female, but yeah, the dog could have been either. Brett Martin, where am I streaming from? Well, I don't need to answer that because Kevin's already done it. Donald Trump. What a name. What a name. Wow. Do you know, if I was gullible, I'd be thinking that you're the real Donald Trump. I mean, who else would want to take on a title of such a character? Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Having issues?
No.
Good, good.
Yeah, a little one.
All right. Oh wow, that's a Winnebago. I never seen one before. Have you got your own shotgun rack there, have you?
Sorry?
Have you got your own shotgun rack? Apparently, Winnebagos have a shotgun rack.
No, we don't.
No? Okay.
I only have an air rifle.
Oh, cool. That's not big enough for taking the wild boars.
Ja, vast wel. Geniet er in ieder geval van. Hi.
Hi. The beard.
The beard.
I've got a beard.
Yes, my husband too.
Oh, cool. Nice. He's got a better looking beard than me. Yeah. You from Holland?
Yes,
What part of Holland you from?
Amersfoort.
Amersfoort. Never heard of it.
middle.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yes.
Nice. So it's a nice break here in the sunshine, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
It's our life.
Oh,
We
really?
live in our motorhome.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
I tried the motorhome and I had a Mercedes 711, but I gave
wow.
it away December before last.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody was homeless and depressed.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Well, we live almost 4 years in
Yeah.
our motorhome with our 3 boys,
Yeah.
17, 16, 13.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
And we travel
Yeah.
Portugal, Spain,
Wow.
whatever.
That's awesome. Much respect to you.
Thank you.
Nomadic.
Now respect from you.
Hey, thank you, my dear. Good luck. Safe travels. Hey, there's a lot of dogs pissing around here, so Grizzles likes to have a good sniff. He's normally got his freedom around here, but with so many motorhomes and that German Shepherd, it's like, yeah, I'm glad he's on the collar. Yep, I'm in Benidorm in Spain. Yep, earliest years the UK. Then from 12, I was in Ireland, and I've been in Spain 11 years for good health. Yep. That's my opinion. Other people have got their own opinions, but they're not necessarily on point. A lot of people are. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Poppy, retracting the message. You've seen folk with the name of cartoons. I've seen folk with all sorts of names. I've even seen folks with my name. And it's like, what are they doing with my name? Pretending to be me. I mean, who the fuck would want to pretend to be me? Seriously. Nice cat. Yeah. Yeah. We likes a bit of pussy. Don't us Grizzles? You likes your pussies, don't know? So this is what our walk, typical morning walk looks like. Walking past loads of hotels. Now this kitchen, I've not tried it yet, but I'm wanting to. And I'll tell you for why when we get there. Look at the prices, yeah? Beans, eggs and chips, $8.60. Fuck that. Special breakfast menu. What time is it? 2 o'clock. So it's past 2 o'clock. Look, 2 eggs, hash browns, toast, tomatoes, mushrooms. No. Eggs, bacon, yeah. 2 eggs, 2 bacons, 2 sausages, 2 toasts, tomato and beans. But I want hash browns and black pudding, so yeah. Otherwise, that's a good looking price, $5 for a breakfast. But for me, a breakfast has got to have black pudding. I'm not so pushed about white pudding, but definitely black pudding and hash browns. Yeah. And normally other restaurants that I've had my breakfast in there in Benidorm, they'll charge like €1 for black pudding. and €1 for a hash brown, which is expensive, you know. So I go for 2 black puddings, 2 hash browns. I likes me 2 sausages, 2 bacons, but I prefer the larger breakfast, okay? And I'll have 3 bacons, 2 eggs, 3 sausages, yeah, beans and tomato and mushrooms. Jesus. That's what they say in Spain when you sneeze. They say Jesus for the first sneeze, Jose for the second sneeze, and Maria for the third sneeze. So if you sneeze 3 times, it'll be Jesus, Jose, Maria. So we're gonna go down. This is a hotel called Rio Park, and Grizzles knows where we are now, so he's pulling Avenida Murcia, also known as Yellow Brick Road, and by a lot of locals known as Mugger's Alley. This is where you can almost guarantee to get mugged. Yeah, loads of scumbags, loads of fucking prostitution, loads of drug dealers, and they love to mug people selling crap drugs. They don't even suck your cock. But it's great for walking the dogs. Hola, amigos. Hola. Hola, guapo. Hi. Hola, amigo. ¿Todo bien? Oh, guapo, eh? Yeah, good boys. Gracias. Hola. Buenos días. ¿Qué tal? Bien? You good?
Yes, you too?
Yes, fantastic. Beautiful sunshine. Not so windy here. Windy down at the beach, though.
What?
It's windy on the beach.
It's windy on the beach.
Yeah. But here, nice and calm. Yeah. Yeah. Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Ciao. We see this woman and man with their dogs every day, 2-3 times a day most days. There, look. Welcome to the New Life Pub. How's it going, gentlemen? All right, well. What does black pudding taste like? Well, it's got a unique flavour, so it's quite difficult to describe what it tastes like. But for me, I like it. Yeah, I can eat black pudding raw, and sometimes I prefer it raw, especially in the summer in Spain when it's all shriveled up and all the moisture's dried out of it. Yeah, it's a good iron and protein source. Yeah, very desirable. I like the slightly spicy one rather than the onion one. The onion one can be quite sweet, and it's depending on the country, ingredients vary. Like in England and Ireland, I've eaten a lot of black pudding, and it's got a lot of barley and rice in it. Well, here in Spain, it's not. It's like mostly blood, pig's blood. Another minute or two, and I'll close the live. I'll close this stream. Yeah, I'll be sitting down drinking me cups of tea. Hello. How's it going? It's been nice talking with people this morning. We had a lot of greys coming in, which is not normal. So did folk find us randomly, or did they come from other channels? Did they follow? Have they come to us because we've been shared, or have they come to us spontaneously? So, thank you, Kev. You have a good day, my dear. And the same blessings to one and all. It is a Japanese restaurant. Oh, sorry. That's a Japanese restaurant, and that's a thief walking down there. He's one of the local muggers. That's why he's got his hood up, so he can't be recognized. But I recognizes him. Let's have a look at his furniture. Just dumped at the bin. I'm looking out for a bookshelf. And if that's the bookshelf, no, it's not. Right then, my dears, I'm out of here, because this is my private time now. Cups of tea time. Patricia, my dear, see you soon. He told you it's a Japanese restaurant. Ciao for now. Hola. Hi.